Hi again, everyone, and welcome to You Demand It. Along with Ann Argus, I'm Mike Lagerschultz. Fans, it's your show. You demand it, we deliver. To give us input for upcoming shows, you can find Utah Athletics on Facebook at facebook.com/UAthletics. Also go to our Twitter page at twitter.com/Utah Athletics. And the Utes on the road last week, and they picked up a win at New Mexico.
And Mike, I know everyone was watching the game this Saturday, but we started off with a great road win against New Mexico, 56-14. It was kind of led by many people, but especially Terrence Kane. He had an unbelievable game filling in for Jordan, and he set a career record, single game record for himself, obviously in the completion percentage, 87% complete, which was unbelievable. The Utes are now 3-0, and we've hit our top spot this season at 13-0 in the polls. And I think everyone felt like after the game that kind of Terrence really led the offense and was a great kind of commander on the field for the Utes of the game.
Well, in fact, he's been great the last two games. His QB rating is 204.0. That will lead the entire country, except he has not played in enough games yet. But he's had 5 touchdown passes, no picks, over 200 yards throwing in both games. He's been sensational. And now we have a chance to talk to him. Quarterback Terrence Kane, our guest this week on You Demand It.
All right, Terrence, thanks for being with us today. Richard Nelson wants to know, what has changed in your quarterback style and preparation from last year to this year for you to be more efficient?
Just watching more film and just preparing every week and just getting more comfortable with the offense, having a year under my belt. It's been an awesome deal. I mean, you can't come in here 1 year and just expect to be comfortable already. You got to know the system, know the receivers, have confidence in your teammates and the coaches. So that's been a good help for me.
We have another fan question here, Terrence. Jordan Caldwell asked, a lot of people thought we'd see more of a QB run game with you at quarterback. That seems to be a strength, but you kept it a fair amount. You did have one nice run for a touchdown against New Mexico. Tell us what you saw on the defense to decide to keep it on that one.
I saw they brought out a blitz, and then the DN kind of ran with the running back where I was going to go with it, and I seen an open lane, so I took it. I mean, I run when I have to. I don't necessarily run just to run. I mean, I run when I have to. My receivers are busting their butt, tight ends are busting their butt, trying to get upfield. So it's just my job to try to get them the ball.
Well, Terrence, to help educate the fans a little bit as a quarterback, what's your read on the option, and why have you maybe decided to hand the ball off more times than keeping it this year?
Just reading the end. I mean, I was demeaning an athlete. I mean, if he runs to the running back, then I pull it. But if he stays shuffled up, reading me, then I just give it. Let my running backs do what they do.
And being around the team, and I get a little chance to spend some time with you guys, everyone around the team says you have the best outlook and the best attitude of anyone. How do you keep so positive and keep your teammates uplifted?
It's all about remembering where I come from. I mean, I'm not a selfish person. I mean, it's all about the team here. It's not about me. It's all about team and family, and we're a unit. So I just try to keep that in mind every time I wake up in the morning, every time I come out here and play, and just try to give everybody the same motivation.
Well, some more football questions here. This one coming from Nick Mills saying, in what ways has working with Brian Johnson improved your game from last year?
Just him being in the system. I mean, he's been in the system for about 4 or 5 years, and he knows the ins and outs of his offense, and he knows the opponents that we're going against. So he's seen every defense that we can face. So it's been a good help for him to show me enjoying the ropes.
You talked about this a bit earlier. You seem to be much more comfortable this year. Your numbers have been tremendous. Has it just been another year in the system? Has it been familiarity with your teammates? What's been the difference for you this year?
It's all those combined. I mean, being comfortable with the offense, being comfortable with the personnel being comfortable with me. I mean, it's just all confidence and just poise and motivation, basically.
Now, Terrence, for the hard-hitting, up-close and personal questions. We want to get to know you a little bit more. We all know the weight of the man's heart is through his stomach. What's your favorite food?
I like seafood. I don't know if people in Utah know what gumbo is, but I like gumbo, and I like just seafood, shrimp, fish. I like all that.
Gumbo was great when we were down at the Sugar Bowl. We could have some gumbo, and that was awesome. So definitely, we all can get into seafood. And finally, are you a PS3 or an Xbox guy?
I am an Xbox guy, but if PS3 comes around, I'll play that too. But I have an Xbox at home, so that's what I play.
And with your Xbox talents, what is your favorite game to play?
Probably NCAA. That's a game I play a lot, and I play a lot of 2K in basketball.
So if you were to be a basketball player, who would you be?
I don't know right now. My favorite player was Penny Hardaway, but he retired, so I don't know right now.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I'd be LeBron James, don't you think? I'm kind of tall. I can dunk it, you know. I could do it.
You could do it. I mean, I'm not LeBron. I mean, I can't dunk over people, but it's great to watch him, though.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Terrence, for joining us today. Everyone, all the fans and all of us really enjoyed seeing these past two games and all the memorable moments you've given us. So thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Terrence, as well. And fans, Utah back home this week for homecoming against San Jose State. Kickoff at 6. The U-Walk starts at 3:30. And for fans coming to the game, they'll notice a special patch on coaches' arms. What's that all about?
Yes, all the coaches throughout the whole country that are playing this Saturday are going to have a patch on them, and it's called Supporting a Cure for Muscular Dystrophy. So really the patch is allowing people to have more awareness about muscular dystrophy and those effects on people in our country.
Always a good thing to be a part of. All right, fans, remember to send your questions to us via Facebook and Twitter. We're back with you next week. That will do it for You Demand It for this time. For Ann Argus, I'm Mike Lagesholt. Until next time, so long, everybody.